Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2022 as we continue our Journeyman Glory Hunter run, now in the Bundesliga with Borussia Mönchengladbach. And we've done a transfer that's not going to join us until the end of the year, so it's a future transfer. We'll look at that here in just a moment. And today, we're going to be playing in the German Cup, as well as the second leg of our games against Newcastle. I'm not going to spoil anything. We'll check out the Newcastle first leg in just a moment as well. So let's get into the episode. All right, here we are in game, and as you can see, joining us on July 1st is Jurgen Blinden. Oh, no, I'm sorry, wrong one. It's Pablo Andrada. Yes, we are picking up the youngster goalkeeper from Newcastle, the one that we grabbed a couple years back at Newcastle. He was a wonder kid goalkeeper, and then we sent him off on a bunch of loans for a couple years, and he's developed pretty well. He's has the potential to be better than Newcastle's current goalkeeper. But the reason I wanted to go after him is, one, he's a known quantity. I know he's going to be pretty good. The other one is that our goalkeepers at the moment, I just realized I'm holding my Xbox controller because I just finished recording some farming sim videos, and I'm like, wait a minute, why can't I control Football Manager with my Xbox controller? Maybe I can, but it's not set up. Anyway, the squad, if we go look at the squad, do we have ages? Yeah, we have ages right here. So if we go look at our goalkeepers, our two goalkeepers that we have right now are 31 and 34. Now, they're not bad. Georgie's a good goalkeeper, don't get me wrong. And it may be still the fact that Andrada does not play for us right away. I don't know. We'll see how much time we have left in Georgie. But I wanted to get a youngster in here to be able to have for the future. I mean, I don't think Georgie's going to be around. He may be around for another year or two. He may not be. Or maybe we could sell him on for a little bit of money. Who knows? We shall see. But I thought that was going to be a good pickup for us. And then other than that, I'm kind of delaying the looking at the schedule because I'm going to show you here in a second. No, let's go look at the schedule. I guess there's nothing else. I think that was it. There are a couple other players I wouldn't mind trying to get. It's actually turning out to be a little bit hard to get some of my Newcastle players or even some of anybody from England to come to the Bundesliga because I guess they're worried about not getting as much, it's not as much exposure or not getting as much money or whatever it may be. I guess English Premier League is the tippy top and Bundesliga is not so much. By the way, real quick, I actually looked up Borussia Mönchengladbach, and one, I was wrong. It's spelled differently than the München that I have actually visited. I visited Munich when I was in Europe many years ago now. And so I was like, Mönchengladbach, that must be related to Munich, right? Well, no, it's not. It's a complete. I mean, anybody who you guys may already know this, so I may be speaking to the choir this morning. But the München in this one is actually, I think the translation for monk, like friar, like a priest type monk, and then the Gladbach, I forget what it said, but basically, it's Borussia. Borussia actually stands for. It's a Latin term for Prussia. Prussia obviously being what Germany was called many years ago. And so apparently a lot of the teams that were formed back in the either, the late 1800s or the early 1900s or whatever like that, because our team has been around for quite some time, hasn't it? Our team has been around since 1900. So it's right around the time still that, you would have thought of Germany as being Prussia. And so that's where Borussia Dortmund and Borussia Mönchengladbach, and there's probably some other Borussias out there, comes from. And then Mönchengladbach is kind of just, I don't want to say it's a nonsense word, but it doesn't really mean much. So it's just the name of the team is what it came out to. I thought it translated to something. It doesn't. It's just a team name, and it just is what it is. Anyway, thought a little bit of a history lesson there because I wanted to go find out myself. Let's look at the schedule. Here we go. I can't delay it enough anymore. We beat Newcastle. We beat Newcastle, guys. We're actually on a pretty good run of form. What was the last game I showed you? I showed you guys the third round, didn't I? I think that was the only game I showed you. I can't remember now. I think I showed you that one. We then went up against VfL Wolfsburg. We got a goal from Iliev. We got a goal from Lucas. And we got a goal from Dominguez. And then we went up against SBVGG Gruther. There's no way I'm going to ever pronounce that name. This team, the Shamrock team, we beat them. We drew against them 1-1, unfortunately. Really disappointing draw. It's another one of those games that we got FM'd because we played better than them. And it ended in a draw. It is what it is. But then we went up against Newcastle, beat them 4-3. And I'll show you part of the reason why I think we beat them in just a second. But we got a goal from Bruckner. We got a goal from Iliev. We got a goal from Lucas. Yeah, Lucas. And we got a goal from Malin. So our Lucas doing better than their Luca. And their Luca was not even playing. So Malin coming in there and picking up a goal, like I said. And then we did get a guy sent off, which is unfortunate because he's not going to be available for the next game. They only got a pair of goals from Mark and a goal from Gerard. But if we go look at their team real quick, their formation, they changed their formation back to something more standard, which does mean they only have two strikers, O'Neill, Murphy, and Gerard. I mean, if you're going to pick two strikers, two really good strikers, to be fair. Isak sitting on the bench and Luca not even in the game at all. So I wonder if Luca's going to be like, wait a minute, why can't I play in the Champions League? And maybe I can get him to come to me. I don't know. We'll see. We can only dream, right? We'll have Luca and Lucas. We then went up against VfB Stuttgart and beat them 3-1 with a pair of goals from Alakwa and a goal from Iliev. Iliev picking up quite a few goals lately. And then we went up against Hoffenheim and beat them 2-1 with a goal from Lucas and a goal from Stefano Amati. And today we're playing Schalke in the DFB Pokal quarterfinal. Last time we played Schalke, well, I wasn't here, but the last time this team played Schalke, they beat them 3-2. So I would like to think that we can play better than that, especially at a home game. If I had to pick which one of these games I'd want to win, obviously I'd rather win the cup game, but hopefully we can win them both leading up to our Newcastle second leg, which is going to be tough. It is an away leg. It's going to be tough, guys, but we'll see what we can do. Let's get into this game. Here's the team we're bringing today. Yeah, I mean, not much to change here. We got Georgie in goal. We got Schmidt on the left, Bruckner on the right, Lucas and Amati in the central defender roles, Johnny and Dominguez in our midfield with Antonio Carlos ahead of them, and then Iliev, Alakwa, and Malin as our three strikers. I would love to have a powerhouse striker. We've got to get us a powerhouse striker at some point. Do I want to bring Brian Gill with us? He can only play 45 minutes. Might be better to play one of these other guys. Let's bring Coyote, or however you say his name. Coyote? What's your first name? Muhammad. I don't know. Let's get into this, guys. Oh, goodness. I really hope we play well today. I really hope we play well today. I would love to win the German Cup this first season. That would be, such a load off my back. Such a load off my back. Let's get into this. Obviously, the Champions League stuff does not really matter that much. It'd still be nice to do well, but ultimately doesn't really matter. How do you get into the Euro Cup from the Champions League? I'll have to look at that in a second. I think, isn't there a way to get in there, right? I'm not making that up. We'll look in a second, because we might actually want to force that, because we still need the Euro Cup. All right, here's a Schalke highlight. At least starting off with Schalke. There we go. Back to us. Johnny gets it up to Malin. Malin gets past the defense. Just him and the goalkeeper. Oh, he gets tripped up. Penalty. Big time penalty. Big time penalty. Let's go, guys. Let's get this. Let's get this goal here. Penalty awarded. Malin with the penalty shot. Come on, Malin. 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 Oh, totally psyched out the goalkeeper, sent him one way and kicked the other way. There we go. That's how we play, guys. That's how we play. And the fans went silent. All right, come on, guys. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. All right, there's Lucas down to Schmidt. Schmidt going up this left-hand side. He gets it up to Iliev. Iliev. He's going to be able to turn around and get it over to Schmidt. Schmidt gets two guys on him right now. Iliev back to Iliev. Over to Johnny. Johnny goes for goal and gets it. What a shot by Johnny. It wasn't even that strong. He just found the right opening, knew he had the timing on it, and got the accuracy. That's the big thing. I have 100% in favor of you taking that shot all day, every day, as long as you make the goalkeeper work for it. If you're on target and the goalkeeper saves it, more power, you know, no big deal. Good save by the goalkeeper. But if you go off target with a shot like that, I'm going to be upset about those. Iliev with the corner kick. Gets across. Here's Lucas. Oh, he did get it. Lucas. See, we can still chant Lucas. I'm going to have, you know what? From now on, new rule. My guy who is my header domination corner kick champion, he's got to be somebody named Lucas or Luca, right? I don't know. I don't think we can stick with that. Come on, guys. Let's go. Oh, we're making this look kind of easy. Carlos. Oh, the bad pass there, unfortunately. Right as I'm talking about how good you guys are making this look, you do kind of something a little silly. There's Johnny, though. Gets it up to Lacqua. Lacqua to Carlos. Oh, I thought you were going to get it back. Make up for your mistake, but not quite. Come on, guys. Playing well, though. Playing really, really well. Breezy, hail, 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, my. That would not... The hail is going to, like, sting you. Like, it's going to get at you, right? Not only that, but, you know, when it lands on your clothes, it's going to start melting to soak you. And then the breeze is going to take that 37 degrees and drop it down to, like, 20 degrees. These guys are miserable right now. Absolutely miserable right now. But they're having fun. If you're going to be miserable, if you're going to be out there in this type of miserable environment, you might as well be winning, because it would be so much worse to be losing in this environment. Johnny over to Dominguez. Dominguez back to Johnny. Johnny goes for go. Johnny on the spot. Oh, come on. I had to say that one, right? It was there. Johnny. I'm just going to chant everybody's name. Wow, Johnny's actually doing really well today. Did that deflect off somebody, or was that just that much of a curve? That was pretty incredible. Come on, guys. Keep up this pressure here. We need to carry this momentum into that away game at Newcastle. Not that I really care about the Champions Cup, like I said, too much. I mean, it would be nice to have another trophy in the cabinet, but it's not critical. But it's Newcastle. We'd like to get a win over our former club. We've already got one win, but winning the... If they come back and win the series, that kind of burns that a little bit. Dominguez up to Schmidt. I mean, to be fair, Newcastle did play well. I mean, they scored 3 goals against us. Oh, Malin. Goodness, these guys are just showed up today. What is up? Apparently they like playing in the miserable cold weather. Another highlight. Goodness. We don't need any more. We're doing well already. There's Lucas down to Schmidt. Schmidt pushing the ball up to Carlos. Carlos to Iliev. Iliev all the way up to Malin. Is he going to get his hat trick? Has he already got his hat trick? No, he's not, right? No, he's not going to get it, though. Yeah, Lucas has got 2. Malin's got 2. And no, sorry. Lucas has got 1. Johnny's got 2. And Malin's got 2. That's what it is. So we still need a hat trick from either Johnny or Malin today. Lacqua up to nobody. Well, to the other team. Oh, good play there. Come on, guys. Keep this defense going. Let's not give them one here. I mean, even though it's extremely unlikely they come back and beat us here or even draw, let's not give them any hope at all. Defense has played so well. If we did, we gave them exactly what I told you not to. Well, there goes your bonuses, guys. I would have paid them out. It's all right. Just keep it up. Keep it focused. All right, there's halftime. Pretty dominant first half, although I really don't like the way it ended there. Don't like giving them some hope right before the halftime. Corner kick coming in from Dominguez. There's Lucas. Not able to get that one down, unfortunately. Good try, guys. Good try. Got 5,400 of our fans. Oh, sorry, no, 5,404 of the Schalke fans showed up. That's what I was trying to say. Schmidt. Oh, he's injured. Let's get him out of there. I'm actually not even going to wait for the highlight to end. Get you out of here. First chance that we can... Oh, we don't really have anybody that can come in for you. I guess... Can Bruckner come across? And... Do we have somebody on the right? So we do have... Coyote. Coyote? Don't know. I'm going to have to change your name, my friend. Because I'm not going to be able to say it. There's Georgie right there. Poor Schmidt. Injured Schmidt. Oh, Malin, get his hat trick. Oh, we got it. Oh, I think... Oh, I mean, maybe he was offside. It looked really close. It actually looked like a really solid play. And somebody's writhing on the floor over there, on the ground over there. It is warded. Who's dying on the ground over there? Is that Schmidt? No, it's Iliev. Oh, he gets wrapped up. Yeah, he got hit pretty hard. Well, hopefully Iliev is okay. Oh, he's on sides big time. That was a really solid play then. Really, really good through ball. And Malin made it count. Oh, Iliev is big time hurt. Let's get him out of there. Says he can shake it off, but I am not going to risk it. Mafia can come in. We're up 6-1. We're not risking some of these guys. I'm hoping they're not hurt for the Newcastle game, although I guess if they are, it is what it is. Lots of yellow cards today. Goodness. Bruckner back to Lucas. Lucas over to Amadi. Amadi all the way up to Coyote. We're going to say Coyote. We're just going to say Coyote. That's his name. Bruckner with the ball. Over to Mafi. Cross to nobody. I think it got deflected, actually. Johnny picks this one up. Is he going to get his hat trick today? Back over to Dominguez. Dominguez. Back to Johnny. Johnny's in a bad spot. He's not going to be going for goal here for sure. There's Mafi. Down to Dominguez. Mafi trying to get over it. Just nothing. It's a bunch of bouncing around, but no... Really, honestly, pretty good defense there for Schalke. I mean, a little too late, but... I'll give them some credit. They defended that one pretty good. A lot of people tired. A lot of people... So I haven't done it yet, and I need to start remembering to do this. But something that I heard, and I'll go ahead and do it now. That I was watching. Well, to be fair, I was watching Zealand. I'll give credit where credit's due. That sometimes when you're up, if you're up like this many goals, and I should have done this sooner, to kind of give you guys a little bit of chance to like breathe. And not be dead by the end of the game, it's good to pull off some of the pressing, trigger press, and the counter press stuff, and just really you don't need to be pressing that hard if you're up 5 goals. So we're gonna go ahead and pull that back, see if we can at least give him a little bit of a chance to breathe here towards the end of the game. Let's get Lucas out of there. He seems to be the most tired. He's also obviously on a yellow card, and end this game. Okay. Really, really strong game. It's unfortunate to give up a goal. Again, would love to hand out some bonus money, but I mean, can't complain too much about 6-1, can we? All right. Anything else we want to check out before getting to the Newcastle game? Do we know who we're going to play next? Oh, okay. Schmidt, that's right. 1 to 3. Okay, that's not bad. We can handle that. Got some money. Malin obviously just destroying. That was amazing. And I don't see another injury, so that's good. It looks like Iliev did not get injured enough that it actually registered. So, all right, we'll be right back for game number 2 against Newcastle. All right, we are back for the draw for the semifinals of the German Cup here. We got Hertha Berlin, we got VfL Wolfsburg, and we got Union Berlin. Let's real quick see how we've played against all of those. Hertha Berlin, we have drawn against them and lost to them. Okay. And they're currently ranked 5th, so right behind us. VfL Wolfsburg, we beat them and we beat them. So we've beaten them twice. They're currently ranked 8th. So it seems like that might be a good one for us. And then Union Berlin, we beat them once and we're going to play them here in a couple days. So, and they're currently ranked 16th. So ideally, I think we want Union Berlin. But VfL Wolfsburg would be a good second. Hertha Berlin, we would prefer not to have. Honestly, we would like to have Union Berlin. Let these two guys play each other. Hopefully, VfL Wolfsburg beats Hertha Berlin, and then we can just go from there. So, let's see here. Well, we're going to find out first, real quick. We do not want Hertha Berlin. We want one of the other two. Okay. This is about as good a path to winning this thing as we can get. Now, don't get me wrong. I've run into trap games against teams like this many, many times. So we can't sleep on this team. Obviously, they're good enough to make it this far. But I think this is definitely the best case scenario. And the best case scenario out of this would be, again, that VfL Wolfsburg beats Hertha Berlin and we play them. I think we can beat Hertha Berlin. I think we can beat any of these three teams, to be honest. But we still got to play the games. Still got to play the games. So there you go, guys. Not a bad draw. Yeah, I guess we'll see. But we're still about a day away from, actually, we're a couple days away from the Newcastle game, so we'll be right back. Although we did just, I'll show you real quick since we're back anyway. We did beat Schalke 4-0 in the rematch a couple days after the first one. Although, unfortunately, we did get a red card for Coyote, and Johnny picked up a injury. He's going to be out for a couple weeks, unfortunately. So that's pretty rough. But we did get a goal from Lucas, a pair of goals from Malin, and a goal from Lacqua. We'll see. We didn't give up a goal, though, so closer. I mean, not closer, but like, you know, the spread wasn't as big, but we kept them at a 0, so that feels pretty good as well. Anyway, we'll be right back again for the Newcastle game. All right, we are back for the Newcastle away leg. I do want to go through a couple things real quick. After watching some recent, Zealand videos that I mentioned earlier about the pressing, there was some other information about those videos that I took some tips from. One was 5 things that you shouldn't have in your tactics. One was 5 things you need in your tactics. And I think it was Zealand. Let me see, what was the other guy's name? RDF Tactics. I hadn't actually heard of them before, but I probably will start following him. And this is not like a promo for Zealand or anything like that. But obviously, I watch Zealand if I have his skin here. And I don't know enough about football because I didn't grow up watching football, or not non-American football at least, to know enough about tactics. I mean, I'm starting to learn them, and I think that's one of the ways you learn is watching other people, hearing them describe things, hearing them explain why do you do this, and then I can be like, okay, I get it now. I get why that's important, stuff like that. So I do get a lot of tactic information from online, and I think that's a good way to do it. So anyway, a couple things that I have kind of adjusted slightly, and I did adjust these before the Schalke second game. Now the first game was exactly this Modurf tactic right off the website. The second time, I made some tweaks based off of those videos. And so a couple of tweaks I made, just to show you, is well, within the game, I'll probably turn down the trigger press. That'll leave on for now. I normally get stuck in on. I'm going to try leaving it off going into this next game and only turn it on if it feels like we're just not getting control of the ball. That feels like that might be beneficial. So I'm actually going to go into the game with it turned off. Now, I did not do that for the Schalke second game. I left that on. But so this is the one change that will be different from that second Schalke game. But anyway, so I'm going to turn that off just to lower the intensity a little bit, and we'll see what happens with that as well. We did get a red card in the last game. I'm kind of trying to prevent that a little bit. The other things that I've changed are nothing here. In here, I did turn on pass into space because we are also running counter. So I do want to pass in front of my strikers instead of trying to pass at the feet of my strikers. I felt like that was very good advice. So we're going to turn that on. And then the only other thing I turned on is because I have inverted wing backs that are going to be kind of swooping inside a little bit, right? Presumably. And none of my midfielders are swooping to the outside. That's a lot of people kind of stuck in the middle here. And I kind of want to spread the defense out a little bit width-wise. And so one of the things I went ahead and turned on, it's maybe a mistake. We'll find out. But it did work against the shotgun second game, like I said, is that I am turning stay wider on to both of my advanced forwards. Now, that seems a little crazy for an advanced forward to be probably stay wider. Probably. But we still have a shadow striker. We got lots of guys in the middle. And to be fair, these guys do kind of swing out a little bit already, and it hasn't really hurt anything. So making them stay a little bit wider, just to kind of stretch the defense out a little bit more width-wise, I think we'll be okay. We shall see. But anyway. Yeah, because right here it says, the normal wingback will offer width to an attack. The inverted wingback, when he has a player ahead of him and where there are fewer than two different defensive midfielders, will attempt to drift inside and create space for players around him. So he's going to try to drift inside, which should hopefully let some of these guys maybe drift outside. So we'll see. We'll see if this works. Like I said, it worked. Seemed like it worked in the Schalke second game, but I'll get to show this to you guys as well. We'll get to kind of watch it together and make a judgment. So there's not a lot of changes, quite frankly, but a couple maybe small tweaks just to tweak in this tactic a bit. But of course, the tactic has worked fine just up until now, so maybe I shouldn't. But we do have a lot of yellow cards. I think that getting stuck in, removing that is a good idea. Dropping the intensity throughout the match, or kind of playing with that throughout the match, I think is a good idea. And then I think passing into space. We're going to see what that does. Because it would be nice to kind of pass in front of my strikers, let them run onto the balls a bit more. They do have decent pace. Now, they don't have amazing pace. The highest pace I have is 16 for my shadow striker. My strikers all have, I think, 15s. And then, but they're still a little bit faster than the defensive guys for most of the teams, if not all of them. But I would love to get a striker that's even more pacey, make it like a 17 or higher. So that might be something I'll look for during the off season. All right, let's see if we can do anything here. We know that Newcastle's got some good defenders, to be fair. We do. Ibanez and Levi, strong defenders. Man, they changed the formation even again. They've only got one striker today. We'll see what that looks like. In an early play here, there's Bruckner over on the right-hand side. He's going to get it over to Lacqua. Lacqua scores. Looks like we're good. I thought for a second maybe it was offsides, but I think Bruckner was actually further ahead of him, so he was passing back to Lacqua. That was a quick strike. I mean, that was a quick goal. I almost didn't have time to react to that. Yeah, Bruckner's ahead, so this is definitely no chance of offsides there. Oh, that was easy. That was a good start. Here is Carlos, gets it, I mean, good save by Conde there. It's hard for me not to root for Newcastle players, to be fair. Like watching these guys. In fact, it's kind of hard for me to not watch this game right now and think that I'm the Newcastle players. There's Mark to Sancho. Sancho goes for goal, and he gets it! Oh, wrong team. Sorry. I can't help it. These are my guys. These are my guys. Any normal manager would have stayed with this Newcastle forever. But this is not a normal save. This is a very specialized save. That was way offsides. Way offsides. They're playing Gerrard as a attacking midfielder on the right. Interesting. Carlos gets it into, tries to get into Lucas. Not able to get into him. There's Lacqua though. Over to Lubac. Lubac up to Amadi. Amadi over to Iliev. Iliev coming out to this left-hand side. He's going to get it back to Amadi. There's Lubac up to Malin. Malin is goal, but I think he was offsides on this one. This one definitely did look offsides. But guys, we've got an away goal, so that's a huge, huge deal. Yeah, he's offsides. Yeah. That's not going to count. Not going to count. Wait. Oh, this guy over here is playing him on. Oh my goodness. Lamptey was playing him on barely. I did not see him over there. Well then. Corner kick coming in from Mount is... That was a terrible corner kick, guys. Y'all should not have swapped off my tactic, buddy. It works. Oh, well, okay, that one works apparently. There's O'Neal Murphy picking up a goal. Is that going to be offsides for them, though? Let's see here. Yep, it was offsides. Wow. We are doing all right today, guys. Oh, he was way offside. Goodness. All right, here comes a throw in from Bruckner into Carlos. Not able to get on the... Oh, there we go. Gets it back eventually. Sort of. And then he gives it up again. Thought we were going to have a decent play there for a second. And then, oh, no Murphy with his pace. Looking really good, although he's alone on an island. Gets it over to Gerard. There's Gerard. Oh, missed there from Gerard. Should have scored that one. Lamptey with the ball. Over to Mount. Mount up to Mark. Mark gets it taken away from Carlos. Oh, good takeaway by Iglesias. And it's bouncing around a little bit, but here they come. Oh, good save by Georgie. It's going to be a corner for Newcastle United. Now, if this was my corner tactic, this would be a very good chance of a goal. It is not, so I'm actually thinking we'll be okay here. And Iliev does defend that one well. Lubak with the ball. Gets tripped up there. It's going to be either yellow or red maybe for Lamptey. Or nothing. Okay, never mind. Whole big fat nothing. That looked pretty aggressive, if you ask me. I mean, we're looking good. Possessions is okay. Yeah, I mean, this is even without, like I said, get stuck in. So I think we're looking all right. I don't feel like I need to turn it on. We're winning. So honestly, if we go up another goal before halftime, I might even pull back the press a little bit. I mean, I don't want to pull it back a lot, but I might pull it back just a little bit just to try and preserve the guy's fitness a bit more. Oh, there's Lubak getting injured. We'll just let him play out the half. We'll get him out here at halftime. That should be okay. Well, so far so good. Definitely looking good on the shots. Let's get Lubak out of there. Wants to see him, but his injury is affecting him. We'll bring Obina in there in place of him. All right, still only up 2 goals, though. Although 3 goals on the aggregate. So arguably, we could start pulling back the pressing a bit and still be okay. All right. Already done 1 sub. All right, nobody looks super tired right this second, so we're actually going to let them sit for a little bit longer since we've already done the first sub. All right. Let's get Dominguez out. He's a little bit tired, and he's on a yellow card, although we don't have anybody to come in for him. So, never mind. Bring Lacqua back, apparently, and I know we have somebody that can come in up here. We got Muffy. Guess we'll do that. And I will go ahead and I'm going to pull back a little bit on this trigger press. All right, 10 minutes left. Oh, we're going to highlight. I'm going to go ahead and pull back more on the trigger press. Really just pull the intensity down quite a bit. In fact, I might even pull off the counter press. That looks pretty good. I don't want to make too many changes, but I do want to just kind of calm it down a little bit. We don't have to be too crazy here. I mean, if they score again, we'll start turning some stuff back on. Or if they score at all, I should say. Which they almost did there. We are going to get a corner kick coming in. Corner kick comes in from Vieira. Good to see him again. Oh, handball. Okay, I guess it was not against us, though. So that is good. Oh, did I not do my last sub? I did not do my last sub. Anybody can come in for Carlos? We do have Brian Gill. We will do that. Let's play this out. Wow, guys. We are advancing in the Champions League against the previous Champions League winners of Newcastle. Now, obviously, Newcastle is not playing my formation. So, Gerard out there on a 6.2. Really bad. Really, really bad. But now that feels pretty good. Feels pretty good to get one over on our old team. This quickly after leaving our old team as well. Looks like Man United is still in. They just beat Inter. 12 days to 2 weeks. That's not great. Got a bunch of money off of that. Nice. How the finances looking? I mean, we're hanging in there. We still got a lot of transfer budget. I might try and find somebody else. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, that's it, guys. Wow, that was pretty dominant episode. 6-1-2-0, and with the 4-0 in the middle. We will be playing, obviously, some of these other games offline. Next game you guys will see against will be I don't know if we'll show the Champions Cup again because it didn't really matter. I just wanted to show this one because it was Newcastle. If we get to the final, I'll probably bring it back, but I'm not really worried about it. We're going to come back for Union Berlin down here in the semifinal and go from there. If it looks interesting, I might come back for the second leg of the quarterfinal. I don't know. We'll play it by ear, but definitely expect to see the Union Berlin game in the next episode. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.